Today I want to speak to you about my new oven, the Pico Plus, and this is going to be a review. So I would like to start from let you understand that the way I've ordered it, and I'm in Australia, was impressive. So I've ordered it on a Wednesday and he arrived actually on a Friday, 2 days later. I had some struggles with the NT because they didn't want to leave the oven on my property unless I was at home. So they had to come twice and I was really upset. So I had to call them and organize a delivery even if I wasn't at home because I was at work. Because as you know, I'm building a micro bakery from home while I'm also working full time in another bakery. And it's pretty tough. But you know, you need to do things that others are not willing to do to be able to be successful, and I'm willing to do everything that it takes to make this dream of mine possible. I'm the happiest man alive. Finally, my new oven has arrived. But let's go to the packaging. I'm going to show you now how I opened the packaging. It came into a wonderful wooden box. I just wasn't so impatient to open it. So the beautiful thing about this oven that it comes very professional. It's made by Pico, the Chandley family in England, and it comes as the best micro bakery oven you can find in the market, I believe, because it's got a wonderful analogic steam option that you add the water manually into the oven, so it doesn't have to have a connection. In Australia you need a plug that can sustain 15 ampere, so in the wall you need to have a socket that can take the plug of 15 ampere. When you open the box, of course you find the oven, and when you open the oven you find two envelopes, one with a set of instructions, a manual, and another one with a little green vessel that you use to put the water into the oven to create the steam. And that's a wonderful, interesting thing about this oven. The instruction manual is so wonderful because it doesn't only give you the usual information, the safety information, and how to clean it and how to use it, but also tells you the voltage, the size, what tray you can use, what tray you can't use. But also there's a beautiful little table where there are some preset temperatures to be able to bake your best baked goods. So we're talking about sourdough, we're talking about cookies, puff pastry, pizza, anything. Now it's been 2 weeks since I had this oven. I tried to do many things. I made cookies, I made sourdough, I made pizza, and I made croissant. And I made all this stuff because I wanted to have some material to show you that this is a really good professional oven for any micro bakery. If you want to start your little micro bakery everywhere you are around the world, this is the way to go. So I was challenging myself from buying the Rovkov B40, which is the biggest of the brand, and the Pico Plus. And then when I called the supplier, the Brook Food in Melbourne, they didn't have the Rovkov B40, but they promised me that I would be very, very, very happy if I had the Pico Plus from the Chandleys. And I have to say, I'm not going back. This is wonderful also because you can stack one oven on top of each other. You can stack up to 3 ovens, and they give you the ability to bake a huge amount of loaves and making your production much more efficient, much less time consuming, which is the most valuable thing we have in the world. So yeah, that's my next step. I'm gonna definitely upgrade and put another oven on top of the other. What this company does provides you with the perfect bench where you can put the oven on, and they have 3 different sizes. They have 3 different sizes of benches that give you the ability to put 1 oven, 2 ovens, or 3 ovens. So there is one very short, one medium, and one very tall if you want to have only one. So at the moment I haven't purchased that bench yet. I wasn't ready economically, but it's something that I will definitely do in the future because I want to have 3 of them. And you know, it doesn't matter, even if I will have a bakery one day, I could definitely use those ovens to do demos, to do videos, to demonstrate, to master classes and all of that, to make lectures, to make seminars and all of that. And I was very surprised because the temperature, it's very, very, very perfect. Control the top elements and you can control the bottom elements, which is wonderful. And not only that, you also have a little valve flue that you can twist to close the flue or to open the flue, to release the steam or to keep the steam. There is a little issue with the valve. It doesn't seal completely the hole. I don't know if that's correct or not. I will definitely contact them and ask them what's the issue with that. But if you are here to know if this oven is the oven for you, if you're willing to do the next step to upgrade your house oven, yes, you should go, because the ability and the range of product that you can do in there, it's insane. To be able to put the bread in the oven, I went to a food chef shop where they sell food grade items, and I asked them for a piece of wood that I could cut myself, and so that's what I did. I purchased one of those, a big piece, and then I cut it. So now I'm able to pull it out and put it in. Not only that, a week ago I found a great deal on Amazon where I bought the pizza paddle, the one with the holes. That actually, it's much better than the one that's completely flat and full, because it gives you the ability to lose some flour while you put the pizza in the oven, which is great, so it doesn't burn on the bottom. I'm very happy. I'm the happiest person in the world. This is definitely not paid by the company that sells them. This video is not paid by the Chandleys. It's just my honest opinion for the people that are on the web that are looking for a review for this oven, because when I was trying to purchase it, I only found 2 videos, and none of them actually explained properly and showed properly how capable this oven is. But so I hope that this video is going to give you the right information for you to decide to either purchase it or not. My honest opinion on this piece of equipment is that it's wonderful. It's a game changer. It changed my game. I now bake in 45 minutes instead of an hour and 10 minutes my loaves, because my loaves are pretty big at 900 grams. I can put in then about 7 to 8 loaves, depends on the size and the shape, and it's also how well you can put them in the oven with a paddle, and that's not easy. But of course with experience I'll probably get better, but I definitely don't want to put more than 7 or 8, because otherwise they are too crowded and they don't become crunchy all over the crust. The loaves attach each other, so the parts of the bread that are attached to each other don't cook properly. And another wonderful thing about this oven I forgot, it's that it actually takes professional baking trays. The size, it's about 96 centimeters long and 76 centimeters wide. I'm talking about a Pico Plus. Yes, it's about a 90 kilo weight, if you want to know about that, if you need to build your own bench. I'm very pleased. I hope you really enjoyed this video. If you did, please bump the like button, because as I said before, I didn't find content like this on YouTube anywhere else. So this will be really helpful for people like me that wanted to buy a much better oven. They wanted to upgrade their sourdough baking or any baking at home. And if you are very keen to learn how to make a wholemeal loaf, please consider watching this video up here. That will show you exactly how to make a wholemeal loaf. And I'll see you next time. Ciao!